41%. That is the share of American households pulling in $300,000 to $500,000 a year who told Goldman Sachs they are living paycheck to paycheck. Not 30 grand, not 80 grand, $300,000 to $500,000. And when researchers asked the ones making over $500,000, 40% said the same thing. Here is what no one in the financial industry wants to explain. How does someone earning 10 grand every 2 weeks run out of money before the next deposit? The answer is not drugs, it is not gambling, it is not some catastrophic medical bill, though those exist. Analysts and financial planners point to 3 things: lifestyle inflation, living in expensive cities, and car payments. That third one stopped me cold. Not rent, not childcare, cars. How many of you saw that coming? The thing we were all told depreciates the moment you sign for it. That is the thing draining 6-figure households dry. And once you see how the math works, you cannot unsee it. The average new car in America costs $49,353 right now, according to Kelley Blue Book. Not a single vehicle segment carries an average transaction price below 20 grand. That number alone does not wreck anyone. But nobody pays cash. More than 80% of new cars are financed. And in the fourth quarter of 2025, 1 in 5 new car loans carried an 84-month term. 7 years on something that loses value every single day. And that is just the sticker price. According to Bloomberg, the average total interest paid on one of those 84-month loans is $15,460. So the $49K car actually costs you close to $65,000 by the time you are done. If you are done, most people are not. They trade it in at year 3 or 4, still underwater, and roll the leftover debt into the next loan. Then the next one, then the next one. Edmunds data from the fourth quarter of 2025 shows the average negative equity on underwater trade-ins hit an all-time record of $7,214. And more than 1 in 4 of those upside-down trade-ins carried more than $10,000 in the hole. That is not a mistake someone made once. That is a cycle. And the incentives were designed to work this way. The dealership does not really profit from the car. It profits from the loan. Longer loan, bigger commission. The lender packages it into a security, sells it to investors, and moves on. Now follow that money for a second. Who in that chain ever has to sit with you when the payment starts competing with your mortgage for which one gets to be late this month? Nobody. So when Goldman Sachs says 41% of households earning $250,000 are living paycheck to paycheck, and cars are one of the top 3 reasons, this is not a willpower problem. It is not a budgeting problem. It is a structural trap that scales with your income. The more you make, the more the system is willing to lend you, and the deeper the hole gets when things shift even a little. 1 job loss, 1 rate adjustment, 1 divorce. That is all the gap between fine on paper and behind on the payment. I am not here to tell anyone what to do, but if you want one honest number tonight, try this. Go find what your car is actually worth right now, not what you paid, not what the dealer told you, the real number. Then put it next to what you still owe. That gap is the quiet tax nobody in the lending chain wants you to calculate. And if you did calculate it, what did you find? Drop that number below.